After it's been through the stomach, all the partly digested food is moved along to the small intestine. With an endoscope, we can see the entrance to the small intestine. The small intestine starts from an organ called the duodenum. Here, the food is mixed with juice secreted from the pancreas and mixed with bile produced in the liver. The bile is stored in the gallbladder. The brown fluid you can see is a mixture of pancreatic juice and bile. Pancreatic juice contains an enzyme which digests fat. The bile helps in this activity. Fats are digested only after entering the small intestine. This X-ray film shows food in the small intestine. The walls of the small intestine have many irregular folds and ridges. Through a microscope, we can see thousands of minute processes or outgrowths called villi on the surface. At the base of each villus, there are minute openings, the intestinal glands. From these glands, another digestive fluid, the intestinal juice, is secreted. The surface of the small intestine moves slowly in a gentle waving action. Starches, already partly digested by the saliva, are now broken down to glucose by enzymes in the intestinal juice. These enzymes also complete the breakdown of proteins into amino acids, vitamins, and other nutrients. The glucose and amino acids are absorbed into the walls of the small intestine and used by the body. The small intestine is about 6 meters long, but has a huge surface area, approximately 6 square meters. That's around the size of a large rug. The finger-like villi in the small intestine contain capillaries and lymph vessels which absorb the glucose, fat, amino acids, and vitamins for use by the body. The capillaries join together, carrying away the glucose and amino acids which have been dissolved in the blood through membranes in the villus. The bloodstream transfers these nutrients to the liver. Here, the glucose and amino acids are stored temporarily before being carried to all parts of the body. The digested fat is absorbed in the lymph vessel of the villus. Before absorbing any of the digested fat, the lymph vessels are filled with a transparent fluid. But after absorbing the digested fat, they look white like this. The digested fat, absorbed in the lymph vessels, is carried away to the cells of the whole body. The small intestine also plays another important role, absorbing water. Much of the water contained in food and drink is absorbed by the small intestine. The human digestive organs secrete about 8.5 liters of digestive juice each day, but most of the water contained in these fluids is absorbed from the small intestine.